Students, so in this video we're going to start Indian Standard Soil Classification for fine grained soil. Already we had discussed that if more than 50% of soil fraction are passing 75 micron Indian Standard ISO, the soil is designated as a fine grained soil. When the more than 50% of the soil is passing from 75 micron ISU, the soil is said to be fine grained soil. Now, the bifurcation of fine grained soil can be done depending upon the liquid limit. Depending upon the value of liquid limit, fine grained soil can be further classified as low compressible soil, intermediate compressible soil, and highly compressible soil. Okay, so the soil, whether the soil is low compressible, intermediate compressible, or the highly compressible, it will be depending upon the value of liquid limit in percentage. Okay, so as you can see here, when the liquid limit of any soil is less than 35%, soil is classified as a low compressible soil. When the liquid limit of the soil is between 35 to 50%, the soil is said to be intermediate compressible soil. When the liquid limit of soil is more than 50%, soil is considered as highly compressible soil. So what I am saying, fine grained soil can be further classified as a low compressible soil, intermediate compressible soil, or highly compressible soil depending upon the percentage of liquid limit. Okay, so after that one has to check whether the soil is intermediate or low compressible or highly compressible depending upon the plasticity chart. See, remember one thing, fine grained soil can only be classified by using plasticity chart. Okay, so that we will going to discuss here. If you see this chart carefully, x-axis is showing liquid limit, y-axis is showing plasticity chart. Sorry, this is unified chart, so we'll have to find the Indian Standard chart. Yes, this one is. Okay, so if you see this chart is for liquid limit versus plasticity index. Okay, so what I am saying, to classify fine grained soil, one has to use, as per the Indian Standard, one has to use this plasticity chart, and in the plasticity chart the x-axis is liquid limit, the y-axis is plasticity index. Okay, if you see this chart carefully, you can see this is line of liquid limit equals to 35, this is line of liquid limit is equals to 50. Are you getting? Liquid limit less than 35, liquid limit between 35 to 50, liquid limit more than 50. Okay, as you can see here, we had already discussed here, whenever the liquid limit is less than 35, liquid limit is 35 to 50, liquid limit is greater than 50. So by using this bifurcation based on liquid limit, so liquid limit less than 35, liquid limit 35 to 50, liquid limit more than 50. Okay, after that you can see less than 35 liquid limit, low compressible, between 35 to 50 intermediate compressible, and more than 50 high compressible. So this, the whole zone is of high compressible. Here one, this is of intermediate compressible, this is of low compressible, right? Then what we need to check is whatever point of or bisecting point of liquid limit in the plasticity chart will be getting, is it above A line or below A line, less than 35 or between 35 to 50, right? That we need to check. Suppose, let us say the liquid limit is less than 35, right, and it is above A line, the soil will be classified as CL, low compressible clay. Again I am going to repeat, if the liquid limit is less than 35 and the bisecting point of liquid limit and the plasticity chart is above A line, the soil is said to be low compressible clay, that is CL. Okay, as you can see here, when the bifurcation point of liquid limit and the plasticity index is above A line and liquid limit is less than 35, soil is classified as CL, low compressible clay. Similarly, if the bisecting point of liquid limit and the plasticity index is below A line and less than 35, then the bifurcation will be, the bisecting point will be somewhere here. The soil will be classified as low compressible silt or low compressible organic soil. So are you getting? If soil is less than 35, one has to check, is it above A line or below A line? Above A line is always which type of soil? Clay. Below A line, which type of soil? Silt or organic soil. So if it is less than 35, above A line it is CL. If it is less than 35, below A line it is ML and OL. Similarly, if the bisecting point of liquid limit and the plasticity index is above A line and the liquid limit is between 35 and 50, soil is classified as intermediate clay. Understood? If the point is above A line, between 50 and 35, soil is classified as intermediate clay. So intermediate compressible clay. Similarly, if the liquid limit and IP bisecting point is below A line and the liquid limit is between 35 and the 50, soil is classified as intermediate compressible silt or intermediate compressible organic soil. Right? Similarly, if bisecting point of these two is lying above A line and the liquid limit is more than 50, soil will be classified as highly compressible clay. Understood? Similarly, if bisecting point is below A line and liquid limit is more than 35, soil will be classified as highly compressible silt or highly compressible organic soil. So as you can see here, whole bifurcation of fine grained soil or the classification of fine grained soil can only be done by using this plasticity chart, by using the bisecting point is lying above A line, is less than 35, below A line less than 35, above A line between 35-50, below A line between 35-50, above A line greater than 50, below A line greater than 50. So by this way the classification of fine grained soil can be done. The simple classification of fine grained soil can be done. The same thing is like mentioned, I have mentioned here in form of chart. If the liquid limit is less than 35, low compressible soil, below A line MLOL, above A line CL, and if it is lying between the head zone, it will be CLML. Here, if liquid limit is between 35 and 50, if it is below A line MIOI, above A line CI. Similarly, if liquid limit is more than 50, below A line MHOH, above A line CH. This thing I have prepared from the plasticity chart which we had discussed right now. Understood? Then if the point of bifurcation of liquid limit and the plasticity index is lying near to the A line or near to the bifurcation line, it is said to be boundary classification. Say for example, my point is somewhere here, right? Somewhere here. Bisecting point is somewhere here. So the nature will be the soil can be of Ci and Cl type. If the point is here, the soil will be said to be ClCl. If the same point is somewhere here, it is only said to be Ci. If I say the same bifurcation point is exactly slightly above the A line, right? So it can be classified as a combination of Mi and Ci. So that is said to be boundary classification Mi-Ci. Similarly, if the bisecting point of liquid limit in the IP is lying somewhere here, then soil will be classified as a combination of CH as well as Ci. Soil will be Ci-CH. Similarly, the bisecting point is exactly slightly near here, soil will be said to be CH-MH. So this is said to be a boundary classification if the bisecting point of liquid limit and the plasticity chart is near this line, or near this A line. Okay, and if the bisecting point is lying between the hatch zone, soil will be said to be Cl-Ml, and Ml is always considered as a non-plastic fines. So this is the detailed classification of fine grained soil. Thank you.